to yoga. Today we're going to be doing an advanced balancing series. So please take a look at the video first, see if this is something that it looks like you can do. I do not want anyone getting injured. So this is advanced. This is advanced as far as strength and stretching. So please be very well warmed up. Do at least 4 or 5 rounds of sun salutations at the very least. Have a good warmed up body and do some simple leg stretches before this, because as you're going to see, we're going to do a lot of inner thigh stretching, a lot of hamstring work. So we begin in mountain pose, Tadasana, our basic standing posture. So I'm going to do the first variation of this, and I know you can't see my feet, so just imagine. My toes are spread. They're not gripping the floor, but they're muscularly spreading, lifting through the arches. My weight is evenly distributed between both legs. I'm not leaning from one side or to the other. Shoulders are back. The chest is not puffed out, but it's just nice and relaxed. Pelvis is neutral. And you want to think of a nice feeling of being lifted, growing taller. Palms are facing forward. So from here, we're going to do the right side first, which I guess is your left. So I'm going to stand on my left leg, not walking the knee, and pick up from the knee. You should be breathing deeply here, and again, you should be nice and warmed up. Hold on to the big toe. So now find your balance here. I like to have my hand on my hip. If you need to hold on to a chair or a wall for support, if you need to have the arm out here, that's fine. And I'm sure you're going to see me fall over and flailing around my arm. So do whatever you need to do. From here, we're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, just straighten the leg again. Take another breath, straighten it all the way. So we're on the 3rd breath, lifting up, and then you lower it down on the 4th breath. So you should have this coming right out of the socket, breathing here, really stretching out the leg. Like I said, this is a lot of leg stretching. So breathing deeply. From here, we're going to just turn it to the side. And I don't know if you heard it, but my hip just cracked, which tends to happen with me in yoga. It's relatively safe. And again, you're getting a really good stretch in the inner thigh here, the hip flexors. If you're not that flexible, you can stay out here, but just try to work toward here. So breathing into it, try to take at least 10 breaths in each pose, and that'll get you about a good 30-second stretch. We're going to go through it a little faster today, though. So now I'm going to bend my knee, place the foot anywhere alongside the opposite leg. It can even be way down here on the floor. I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. Just make sure that the foot is not right on the elbow. We're doing tree pose now. So as far as the arms go, you can bring the arms to the Namaste position, the Anjali Mudra at heart center, or you can bring them up, hands together, shoulders on the back so they're not hunched up here, or just have them apart if you have any shoulder tension. Breathe into it, grow taller with every breath. And now we're going to come into an advanced pose. This is Garudasana, or eagle pose. So if you don't want to do it, that's all right. We're going to have the right foot over the left leg and the left arm over the right. It's going to look like this. So do you see that? It's very yoga-y. You're like a pretzel. So I'll show you from the side. The arms are twisted, the legs are twisted, and you're sitting in a one-legged squat. So only do this pose if you've actually done it before, because I'm not really going to go through step by step. But you should really feel this in the back of the leg, and don't let the arms drop. You want the elbows right in front of your face the whole time. And then to get out of the pose, we go down a little bit lower to get that momentum and lift up out. It's very important that you lower a little bit in order to come out of the pose, and that'll protect the knees. So now, let's try all that on the other side. Back in mountain pose, my toes are spread, my weight is evenly distributed. Make sure that you're not locking the knees. It might feel like that's the right thing to do, but it'll actually help you with your balance to keep that knee soft. So I'm going to pick up my left leg, hold on to the foot, or the big toe with my first 2 fingers. So I'm going to stay here for a breath, just getting used to it. And then I'm going to breathe again, straighten it a little bit more. Take a 3rd breath, straighten it all the way. And then on my 4th breath, I lower it down. So if you really feel any pain behind the knee, don't straighten the leg all the way. You can keep it a little bit bent if you need to. And just work up to it. And then from here, again, breathing deeply. Don't neglect your breath, please. We're going to turn it out to the side. So again, It doesn't. You can have the knee bent if you need to. Just try to work towards straightening it. I guess I'm a little bit less confident on this side, so my arm is out, whereas before it was here. Again, either way is perfectly fine. If you need to hold on to a chair or a wall, please do so. I don't want any injuries. And then from here, we're going to come into Vikrasana, tree pose. So place the foot anywhere alongside the opposite leg. We're turned out from the hip here, and you're rooting into the floor at the same time that you're lifting up like a tree. So this is tree pose. And again, choose whatever hand gesture is most comfortable for you. Maybe you did one thing on one side, now you want to change it for the second side. That's fine. And again, picking a still spot to focus on. Wherever it is, as long as it's not moving, will really help you with your balance. So breathe deeply, and now I'm going to come into that advanced eagle pose. So this has the left leg over the right with the right arm on top of the left. So everything's opposite. So I'm going to cross my arms, cross my legs, and just sit into the pose. And again, you can see me kind of peering out to the side. That's because I need my drishti to balance. If this was right in front of my face, I might lose my balance, like I just did. So again, this is really working the legs. You're in a squat, opening up the upper back, breathing into it, and then to come out of it, we lift a little bit lower and gracefully come out. So that was our quick advanced balancing series. Very advanced. I hope that you guys were warmed up, and I hope that you continue yoga with me. Namaste.